Alien invasion, government cover-up, or paranoid schizophrenia? What's up, everybody? Back today to talk about Pod, P-O-D, 2015, written and directed by Mickey Keating. He's done a couple other horror movies, and the story on this movie is very basic. There's only like 4 actors. It's extremely low budget, but it's effective for the budget they had, I'll say that. The story is this guy, one day, something happens to him in the woods. He's living alone at this lake house, and he calls his brother, who's estranged from him, leaves this crazy message, so the brother goes and picks up their estranged sister, and there's all this family drama, and they basically go to this cabin that's by the lake to intervene with their brother and try to get him some mental health, because I guess he's had issues before, and the guy is crazy as hell. And most of the movie revolves around what he's telling his brother and sister, all this dialogue between the three of them. And about the 55-minute mark, we find out what's kind of going on. And it's interesting. I mean, it's all stuff we've seen before, but at the same time, I like the way they did it. The brother is a pretty good actor. I have his name here. Brian Morvant. He is the crazy brother, and he just rambles on, and he actually does sound like a paranoid schizophrenic guy, and it gets a little overbearing at times, but that's kind of how some of those people are. So let's get into the good and the bad. Like I said, the quick pace, I did like it, even though it's mostly all dialogue driven. It seemed like it was moving really fast. Once they come in contact with the brother, he's rambling like a madman, and it's kind of interesting, the story he tells and what's going on, and you know, how he believes what's going on or whatever. I did enjoy that part of it. It wasn't that bad. Like I said, he's a little overbearing at times. It was a fun watch. It's not cinematic really at all. It is more like an X-Files episode, and that's kind of how they're promoting it. I kind of like where it went. It's kind of generic, but at the same time, I found it to be fun. The ending was kind of cool. Nothing special, though, and that takes me to the bad parts. The brother, like I said, he can be overbearing, but that's how, you know, mentally unstable people can be when they're just manic and stuff like that. So I did appreciate it, and at times it did become annoying. It does have the cliche, of course, where he shaves his head because he's going crazy. And the one thing I was wondering is, how come there was no cell phones? The movie, I believe, took place in current era, because the guy refers to, you know, being in the military, and I was thinking he was talking about, you know, the stuff going on in the Middle East, but neither the brother or the sister had a cell phone, so I thought that was kind of strange. Of course, it's convenient for the plot of the movie. That's nitpicking, I know. Not enough kills. There's only 4 characters really in the movie, and it takes to 55 minutes before anything starts happening, so you get about 30 minutes of stuff happening. Not much really happens overall, so I think it could have been a little more on the horror side of things, because it wasn't too sci-fi-ish either. It was more dialogue between the 3 siblings, and it was good. It was fairly well acted, but there just could have been more tension and more action and more horror, I think, overall. And overall, just semi-generic, not bad, not super good. So I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5, and if you've seen Pod, comment down below, let me know what you thought. I kind of liked it. It's hard to recommend it, give it a real strong 3 out of 5, but you know, if you want to watch something that's X-File-ish, I think it's good to watch. Let me know what you thought down below, and I'll see you guys soon.